those are it is not exactly to be taught, like we did not teach those things. Everybody knows inherently. We just want to highlight. One minute. Yeah, these qualities are to be, it is not exactly, as I told you, we can't teach these things, but it is just to remind. So these universal values, universal human values are to be reminded. Okay. So that is the whole idea. So let me go to the next lecture, next slide. So yesterday we have already discussed, right? Let us continue the cool ride. So you are going to enjoy this Geetam deemed university with the beautiful campuses, and you are going to have a great time at Geetam. I can assure you that. So this would be an awesome journey. Either it may be 3 years or 4 years, whatever the course that you are going to choose or that you have already chosen. Okay, that's fine. So whatever maybe we will let us celebrate it. Okay, let us celebrate it. And in order to celebrate this particular journey, okay. So already yesterday we have discussed. We should have some very good dream, some ambition, or some aspiration, some hopes. Okay, some friends, some stories, or something. It is going to be an exciting journey for sure. So if you have to really enjoy this, if you have to enjoy this particular journey, obviously one should have very good health. That is yesterday we have already discussed. Okay, before health and all, you should have that dream. What is that I should become? It is not profession I'm talking about. If you are an engineering student, obviously you'll become some engineer. If you are studying some doctor, if you will become a doctor, or if you are studying law, you'll become lawyer. That is I'm not talking about the profession that you become. So as a whole, how you are becoming as a human being. Okay, how you are becoming as a human being, that is very important. So in this particular journey, what you are becoming through this journey, that is a very important thing. Okay, so what you are becoming. So for that, so we need, obviously yesterday we have discussed strong body. So if it is say uh, I'm happy, every time if I say I'm happy, the something or someone inside us is telling this. Okay, I am happy. So if I close my mouth, let us say if I close my mouth, everybody can experience it. You just your close your mouth, you did not pronounce it, say I'm happy. Okay, so did you hear the sound? Outside we can't hear the sound. Okay, so we cannot we if I say, see, by closing my mouth, if I say I'm happy or I'm energetic or I'm listening to this lecture, whatever. So if I close my mouth, sound is not coming out, but someone is saying it inside. So that is called self. Okay, that is called self. That is actually important. Ultimately, in some mythology it says soul. In some mythology, someone says something. Okay, but it is exactly the self is aspiring everything. So whether we want to grow or whether I want to be loved or whether I'm happy or whatever, all these expressions are being enjoyed by the self. Okay, see, whenever you're traveling in a car, let us say some cool breeze. So who is enjoying the cool breeze? Is the car or the driver or the people in the car? Okay. So it is the driver actually enjoys the weather. Let us say there are some very good turnings. You are going in a mountain ride. So obviously you're going to have very beautiful curves and you're going to turn like this. So who are enjoying it? It is the driver. Okay. Driver ante meer pettukunna driver gurinchi maatladaledu. Driver means if you are owner of the car and if you are driving, that is my condition. I mean, that is the thing. So whenever you are riding in a beach or anything, or whenever you are very good sea view is there or very good scenery, that is actually who is driving the car is enjoying it. It is not the car. Okay, car is a tool. Car is just a tool. So it listens to us however we want. Okay, so similarly here, the body, whatever the body that we have, this body is actually a best tool for my for our soul. Okay, if my soul is happy and if my body is healthy, that is the best journey ever. So whenever if car is not good, if car is troublesome, or if car is making some noise or some breakdowns happening, or pickup is not good, whenever in the mountain range, whenever you are going for a ride in mountains, but if your car is not picking up so good, so how can you drive? Okay, so all these things, if body is here in this analogy, car is our body. So if our body is very strong enough, so whatever our soul is desiring, if I want to do an adventure, if my body is adventurous, if my body has the capacity to serve my soul, then I can enjoy it. At the age of, let us say, at the age of 80, okay, at the age of 80, you want to jump up, or you want to swim, or you want to climb, you want to go for trekking. So that is not possible even then. Okay, or if you even at 18, if you are not healthy, you cannot, if you cannot enjoy a trekking, or if you cannot enjoy a ride, or if you cannot enjoy a jog, or if you cannot enjoy a walking, or you can't enjoy the cricket or whatever the sports, that is also waste. So keeping a healthy body is utmost important. Now let us come to with respect to studies. So if your body is healthy, okay, your grasping power is more. You can study for lesser time and you can score more. Okay, and if you are active enough, all your enzymes and hormones are releasing time to time, and everything, your face will be glowing. Okay, you can easily attract HR. So whenever you are in the final interview, whatever may be the HR might be having anything, but if you are confident enough, so definitely you'll be observed in campus interviews. So that is very important. Okay, so your healthy body is important in order to acquire the knowledge and try to understand or analyze the subjects, or remember the subjects, or reproduce, or explain, or apply whatever the skill. So whatever it is needed, if your body, brain healthy and soul is active, so definitely it is not going to be a painful. Otherwise, since the childhood and all, so actually it is given as an impression. Education is a mandatory thing. Education is a mandatory thing. Everybody has to study. Whenever I say have to, should, must, we don't like it. Okay, if anybody, if I do something voluntarily, that is fine. I will be happy. If anybody asks me to do something by force, so even though that is my interesting thing, I don't do it, because if someone is compelling me to do something, I don't like it. Okay, so like this, education is since the childhood, it starts so education is burdensome. So we need to learn so many things. We need to do so many calculations. We need to remember so many things. So whenever you are doing for others' sake, if you want to satisfy your parents and you want to satisfy your society, In that case, the education will be burdensome itself. But if you choose it voluntarily, if you want to explore the things, and if you want to enjoy these subjects or new knowledge, new things, then obviously it will be very good. So again, here, if your body is active and all the hormones are releasing properly and your mind is working properly and soul is enthusiastic, then the student life would be so awesome. That is for sure. Okay, so here we'll start. So now I want you to respond. How are you all energetic or enthusiastic or exciting, or yeah, you just pour your excitement here in the chat. You can express your level of excitement also. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you. So super messages. Everyone is pouring their so 101%. Yeah, more or less enthusiastic. Thank you. 80%, 80% excited, 20% sleepy. Yeah, when you go to we'll go into deeper subject. So obviously you may not sleep. Okay, next slides also I tried as much as interesting. Yeah, I know after 2:30 it is very challenging, but I will try my best. So that 20% sleep also should go. Yes. Now, so yesterday I have discussed there are 4 pillars for optimal health. One is positive mental attitude. Second is adequate rest. Third one is regular exercise. And fourth one is proper nutrition. Yesterday we have covered the nutrition part. And today I will be covering the other 3 pillars. Okay. So just remember those 4 pillars that we need to balance. If you don't balance any one of these, we cannot be healthy. Okay. It is not just nutrition alone can make you happy, or nutrition alone cannot make us healthy. Okay. So all the 4 pillars must be satisfied. So that is the thing. Next, yesterday, again, it's a recap session. So we should have a proper nutritious food. So this nutritious food should contain carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, and minerals, fiber, and water. Okay. So what is the ratio? Obviously, carbohydrates to be taken more, and protein the next, and fat next. The shape, the pyramid shape itself indicating the quantity of those things. So obviously, carbohydrates are for energy, protein for building our body cells, and fat is for lubrication in the body. Okay, and also yesterday we have discussed omega-3 fatty acids, where whenever inflammation is happening inside, omega-3 will repair. Vitamins and minerals also yesterday we have discussed. In vitamins and minerals, we have discussed antioxidant vitamins. So how these antioxidant vitamins help us to keep more immune. We need to protect ourselves from the bacteria and viruses. And yesterday minerals also we have studied. And in the minerals and all, iron and calcium and all, we have discussed more on it, focused on it. So obviously, we have to avoid all the cool drinks and all those things, acidic things. So whenever you are taking those things, automatically calcium will be depleted from our bones. So those are to be avoided. Okay. And fiber and water must be taken adequately. Otherwise, there will be indigestion problems, or digestive issues will be arising because of the lack of proper amount of the protein and water. So these are the things yesterday we have discussed. Okay. Now, what are the timings, food timings? So obviously here, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, those are the words in Ayurveda. So we need to balance all the energy. Okay, we need to balance all the elements in our body. Okay, so the best time for breakfast is to take between 7 to 8. That is the best time. So you can have more amount of the breakfast. See, actually, breakfast must be the best meal of the day. Okay, it should have all the nutrients. So whatever the energy that is needed for the day, whatever the nutrients are needed for the day, that are to be fulfilled in the breakfast. That is the first thing. Okay, that is why your breakfast must be very quality enough. Okay, so and as I yesterday told you, so many of the people wake up late and come to the mess late in hostels, and by the time when they come to the hostel, and by the time it is actually time for our class, so we will be gulping something without chewing something also. We will be just gulping everything and we will go to the class. Okay, in home also we are waking up late. That is not actually, that is not a good practice. Okay, we need to wake up early. Yeah, we will cover those things in exercise part also. So next, the best time for the lunch is to 12 to 1. So that time it will be our again agni in our stomach. That is very good. So that is the best time for 12 to 1 o'clock. And obviously evening 6 to 7 is the dinner time. Okay. So like this, if you see, as long as this sun, moon exist, okay. So, see, wherever you're in the city, maybe you're in Hyderabad, maybe you're in Calcutta, maybe you're in Bombay, but every one of us, sun and moon is common. Okay. So as long as this world exists, as long as this nature exists, we cannot bypass the biological clock. If you bypass the biological clock, there will be so many disorders will be happening. Disorder means or without an order. Okay, so many disorders will be happening. So we need to be in line with the nature. So whenever we have high digestibility, then only we need to take. And one more important thing is that everybody should keep maximum time between dinner and breakfast. If you are keeping more gap between dinner and breakfast, that will the best. Okay, nowadays you might be listening to intermittent fasting and all. So you might have heard about intermittent fasting. Though in intermittent fasting also, we need to maintain huge hours, at least 12 hours. For example, if you finish today evening by 7 o'clock, if you finish the dinner, you should not take anything except water till tomorrow morning breakfast time, 7 o'clock. So if you keep this 12 hours span, then you are the most energetic person. Whatever the food that is to be taken, that must be taken between the daytime only, because in the daytime our digestion ability is very good. Nighttime it is about the recovery. Our body should recover, liver functioning, and it will be all the toxins will be sent out. Everything will be repairs and regenerating is happening in the night time. So in the daytime only we'll be having good digestion ability. Okay, that is why in the morning time, daytime only we should take the food. So please do maintain this timings. Evening 7 to morning 7, 12 hours gap. So if you are maintaining 12 hours gap, you never become obese for sure. This is a simple tip not to be obese. Okay, simple tip. I want you to respond. So 12 to 12, 7 to 7, 12 hours fasting. Yes. So 12-hour fasting must be maintained. And dinner time is too funny. Actually, yeah, that is true. Some people are saying, actually in our home, I have 2 children. So we do finish our dinner by 7 o'clock. Okay, so some of my sons friends, they might call, and if they might call, they actually 12 hours 16 hours, that is maximum. It is not restricted time. So let us maintain 12 hours being a students. But whenever you are raised more, you can do more hours fasting. No, that is not an issue. So our children also have dinner by 7 o'clock itself. Any of their friends call them, if they say that we are having dinner and all, they laugh at us. Okay, yeah, no, by mistake they are saying it as a dinner. Okay, it might be snacks like that. They are thinking it's not like that. So we do have dinner by 7 o'clock itself. So if you practice it, you will really feel it. So okay, if I say theory in the webinar and all, if I say something, you will be laughing at me. But if you practice it, you will enjoy this health, the energiness. Okay. Yes. So let us go to the next topic actually. So regular exercise. So yeah, almost every New Year, the first day, At December 31st night, we take so many resolutions, and January 1st we'll buy all the stuff like gym stuff like dumbbells and everything. And January and all, January 1st we thought of starting our exercises. And some people say that it is January 1st, so let us go to party and all. Okay, let us start exercise from January 2nd. We thought so. January 2nd never comes. Okay, so we never start exercise on January 2nd, and again we will recall it as on the December 31st only. Yeah, last year we have taken a resolution and we haven't practiced it, so let us do it again. The same cycle. How many of you have experienced it? So how many of you are taking resolution and not continuing your exercises? Yes. So many of you, even I was doing it. Okay. It's me. Yeah, it's me too. So many of people does like this, but at this age means when you are in teenage, your body metabolism is at maximum condition. So you never have this kind of health again. Okay, so this is the best age. You're all at 18. You are joining in Geetam means you are at 18. 18 is the best age for very good metabolism. If you continue doing exercises, so you will be active or energetic every time. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. So this is the best time, and if you continue doing exercises, you will be young forever. Okay, so let's see why exercises are important. And everybody, I hope everybody knows it. It is not that I'm expert to teach you or anything, but it's just reminder for our engineering. I mean, our next purpose. Okay, next cool right purpose. So metabolism is something. So in our body, we take some food. Food will be converted to some chemicals. Again, the chemicals will be converted to some cells and tissues, and it will be happening at the same time. Some tissues will be converted to chemicals, and again we will be using it. So it is a metabolism. Okay, so it is a continuous cycle. So chemical energy converted into products, and some again our body converts into chemical energy. So this cycle is continuously happening in our body. Okay, new cells are being produced, and immunity cells, some cells are dying, some cells are multiplying. So many things are happening inside, and those metabolisms or I mean those metabolisms are regularized with regular exercises. Okay, so if again I'm telling you, if you are happy means it is because of some happy hormones. Okay, if you are sad means it is because of some sad hormones release. Okay, so those hormonal imbalance, or if we are growing, or our face is so glowing, all these things because of the metabolisms happening inside. So in order to encourage this metabolism, okay, so exercise versus metabolism, whenever it is actually, whenever if you are doing exercise continuously, mean continuous means not throughout the day. If you are every day regular exercise, I am talking about the regular exercise. So every day if you are doing exercises, your metabolism rates will be very high, and everything happening inside perfectly. Okay, so that is the best thing. That is why every one of us should maintain this metabolism. So if we have to maintain this metabolism, we need to do exercises. How we need to do exercises? So actually, at least 1 hour we should do exercises. this 1 hour, it need not be at a stretch. Okay, this 1 hour can be divided into 3 parts. So we can do it 3 parts. I will tell you how can we do in the next 3 parts. So exercises are basically 3 types. Okay. First one is resistance. Like resistance exercises means it is about burning calories. Okay, we are taking some food, and of course some basal requirements are satisfied. After that, we need to burn the excess calories, whatever the food excess we have taken, and all in order to do that. So, for example, weight loss purpose or muscle building purpose. So we need to focus on burning calories. So resistance kind of exercises. So we need to weightlifting or any heavy exercises where you will be sweating, where a lot of energy is consumed. Okay, and you can dance, or the best thing is that you can choose dance. Okay, in the morning you just on your some music, and you can dance like anything. If anybody sees in your room, they must be thinking that you're crazy. Okay, like you should dance. So how many of you like dancing? Dance also comes under cardio, depends on the dance that you do. Okay. Yeah, so it is not just if you don't like dance, then go for some interesting exercises. Okay, it is not mandatory. So what I'm telling is that in resistance kind of things, you need to just burn the calories. So you can in order to burn the calories, you can do some heavy exercises, whatever whatever you like. Okay, next cardio. In cardio exercises means, so basically our focus is to uh, increase the oxygen absorption. Okay, yesterday we were talking about if you have a very good amount of the hemoglobin, so whatever the oxygen that is that you are inhaling, that must be supplied to the each and every cell of the body. So, but how can you increase this flow of oxygen in the body? So if you are doing cardio exercises, okay, so then automatically your lungs are actually expanding and contracting, and if your heart is functioning very well, then automatically blood will be pumped to each and every cell of your body. When blood is being pumped to each and every cell of your body, automatically oxygen will be reaching to the nook and corner of every body cell. So then automatically we will be energetic. Whenever oxygen is being supplied, then we will be energetic. Okay, at the same time, some toxins, some toxins are continuously being generated inside our body, that is to be sent out. Okay, so oxygen absorption must be increased and toxics must be sent out. And some flexible exercises. So this is also very important. So joint health, if your joint health must be increased. See, nowadays but at 30 years and 40 years, people are getting knee pains. Okay, joint pains. Okay, some people will always do like this. Even sometimes I also do, but many of the times all our joints are stuck. Okay, because of lack of this flexibility. So every day we need to do some flexible kind of exercises. So these three together we need to do. For example, if you are walking, sometimes you need to walk briskly, sometimes you need to walk slowly. Okay, sometimes you have to include some flexible exercises like calorie burning and oxygen intake and flexible exercise. Three must be combined together. So these three must be combined together. Then only our best, the best output we will be getting from our exercises. Okay, yeah. And one more thing is that our calf muscle. Actually, many of the people don't know this, but our calf muscles here, you can see these two are called calf muscles. Okay, these two calf muscles are like lower hearts. So blood must be pumped from the lower body, like our legs to top, right? So heart cannot pick. Heart can be pumping. Heart can be pumping and it will be sucking, but if your lower muscles here, these calf muscles are getting good exercises, blood will be pumped from bottom of the legs to the top of the body. So nowadays, majority of the people, like whenever you are working on laptops, so whenever you are continuously sitting for some time, and if you are doing these kind of things, so your calf muscles must be activated every time. So if your heart muscles, if your calf muscles are activated, and see these two, you can also try this. Just you can observe your calf muscles, and you just move your muscles, then it will be like pumping. Okay, so your calf muscles are actually pumping blood from bottom of the legs to the top of the body. Okay, because of the gravity, uh, mm, blood comes to bottom very easily, but from bottom to top it is very difficult. So your calf muscles will be pumping the blood up of the body. So if you are sitting for longer times in front of laptop or mobiles, everything, so you need to activate every time your calf muscles, so that blood will be flowing bottom to up very conveniently. Okay. Yeah. Next, what are the advantages of good exercises? Obviously, we can stay. You can stay always saying, now I am actually 40 years old. My year of birth is 1981. Okay, almost I'm at your mother's age. Okay, but as I maintain good exercise and good diet, I'm I see actually I'm not actually exaggerating. Some people have commented me like this. So sir, you're looking younger than 40 years. Okay. So it might be always it is a good comment for me, obviously, because if anybody comments as like you look young, so that is the best thing, right? So it is not about actually looking young or old, but we are classified. We are called young or old depending upon the metabolism rate. So your metabolisms are very active. If your metabolism rate is very good, then you are called as young. If your metabolism is not that good, then you are called old. As simple as that. So if you are active, if you are continuous to do exercise regularly, if you are doing exercises, we stay fit and we stay young. Okay, next, and it keeps always happy. Actually, whenever your metabolisms are high and all the chemicals are producing in a right time. Okay, so obviously we'll be active throughout the day. We'll be laughing every time. So we look so charmingly. Okay, so throughout the day you can do lot many things. So many things you can do, but still you can be active. Okay, some people know some people don't do anything in the day and they feel tired, and they say that they can't do anything. Please bring me water. Please bring me food, ma. So please give me that remote. So actually, your mother may be more active than you. Okay, so if you keep exercises daily, so you'll be active. You can be like just spring. Okay, you can get up like a very sharp spring. Okay, so these are the good advantages, and obviously absorption levels and mind functioning and everything will be good. Next, let us come to the another pillar. Okay, another pillar. This is very important. Um, Adequate rest. Everybody, how many of you like this slide? Okay, how many of you this particular slide? Who doesn't? Yeah, everybody likes it, right? Now, but taking rest is also an art. Okay, I think everybody, of course, everybody loves to be, everybody loves to take rest, but taking rest is an art. Okay, why should we take rest? Um, yeah, some people can text me, why should we take rest, proper rest? Okay, someone is telling that they sleep for 11 hours. Okay. Yeah, so many people asking so many doubts. Definitely, this is not the platform to discuss all the doubts, but definitely I will provide my contact details. You can ask me later also. Yes. So if you take rest and all, we regenerate. Okay, we regenerate. So in the morning and all, we take a lot of food and we go out and we face some sun, some stress conditions, and everything we take, right? So, but when we have to relax, so when our body should regenerate itself, so this is the place where we do that. Okay. Yeah. First thing is that we don't know actually deep sleep. So deep sleep is so important. So uh, some people might be telling that sir, actually, yeah, some even in the box chat box also someone says that I sleep for 11 hours. Okay, 11 hours, 12 hours. Yeah, that's fine. But how much time actually you are going to deep sleep? That is very, very important. So the amount of the deep sleep that we are sleeping, that particular time is very important, because in the during the sleep time itself actually regeneration is happening. Okay, so during our sleep and all, yeah, here some of the points I have given. So glucose metabolisms or brain metabolisms, everything will be regularized. Okay, and your pituitary gland, where liver functioning, actually liver functioning will be, liver function is more active during the night times. Okay, liver function is more active during light time. What is actually liver does is that, so liver actually detox whatever the things inside. So our night times, our brain functions, brain, heart, and every other functions will be down, and liver function will be increases. Okay, because of that, so all the toxins are actually regularized, and energy restoration, cell regeneration, and increasing blood supply. Actually, our muscles are relaxing. So during the muscles are relaxing, all the blood will be supplied to all the muscles easily when muscles are relaxing. Okay, promoting growth and repair of the tissues. For example, if you are some wound, for example, inside we have some damage or fever. Let us say we are suffering from fever. So if you sleep for more time, automatically will recover. Okay, our body has this mechanism to heal itself. So someone say, actually there is a thing. So if you take tablets or external medicine, we can reduce or we can heal our cold by 7 days. If we don't take medicines, in 7 days we can recover. Like this, our elders are telling, right? So 1 week and 7 days. So even the without medicine or with medicine also, it takes only 7 days. Okay, like this. So our body has inherent capacity to recover from recover itself. So okay, nothing is required actually from outside. So our night times during the deep sleep only it recovers. Okay, so our strength and immune system also during deep sleep only it is happening. Sir, why are you telling so much about the deep sleep? There is a one question might be. Okay, so actually uh, see, we think that we are going deep sleep, but we are not. So in the next slide you will understand this. So there are several stages in the sleep. Okay, there are several stages in the sleep. So one is that in the first stage, so when you go to sleep, in the first stage, slowly, so we need to detach from this external world. Okay, our mind should be calmed down. Okay, our number of every minute number of thoughts are actually coming out, right? So many thoughts are coming in our brain. So slowly we need to detach from external world, right? Here you can see in the step 1 and step 2, slowly we will be going to the deep stage. So okay, slowly our, see here, your body functions like heartbeat and respiration, everything becomes slow. Okay, slowly it becomes, I mean, it becomes slow. Muscle relaxes. Okay, your brain waves start to slow down. అంటే మనకు చాలా ఆలోచనలు ఉంటాయి కదా, so many thoughts will be continuously running. So automatically those waves will be stepped down, and our body system continues to slow much more. In the second stage also, it goes into deeper relaxation. Okay, our core temperature actually drops down um, during the sleep, deep sleep. Slowly our eyes movement, before, whenever you are actually entering into the sleep, your eyeballs will be slowly moving. Okay, we will be moving like this. So in the second stage, our eyes movement also will stop, and your brain waves again still will be reducing. Okay, and yeah, in the third stage is the thing, almost it is the lowest part of, I mean, um, lowest heartbeat or lowest brain waves will be happening in the deep sleep, third stage. So after that, in the fourth stage, again we will becoming awake. Okay, slowly in the fourth stage we will be coming out of it. So that deep sleep, once we are relaxed in the deep sleep, so we will be coming out of that particular stage, deep meditative stage, like we will be coming out of it. So we will be slowly aware of what is happening outside. We'll be listening to some sounds. Again, our eyeball will be moving so fast, and slowly we become aware. So that is how this is the sleep cycle. So whenever yeah, what happens if you don't sleep well? Okay, what happens if everybody knows it? It will be very frustrating. The day will be very irritating. Okay, sometimes we forget some good things. Okay, Alzheimer's, so some heart diseases and diabetes and stroke, everything. So slowly, if you don't sleep well and if you don't go deep sleep, it is not sleep well. It is not amount of the time that we are sleeping. It is amount of the intensity intensity of the sleep. Okay, so all these things will come slowly. We become irritated. So what is that we have to do? Okay, what we have to do is that actually we need to prepare for bedtime. Okay, we need to prepare. We need to mentally should be prepared, and we need to, for 1 hour before itself, we need to stop watching the screen. So we should not see 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is the best time to sleep. So if you go to bed by 10 o'clock, slowly the stage 1 and stage 2 will be happening between 11 and 12. So by after 12 to 3 o'clock, it is the best time for the liver detoxation. So slowly after 3 and 4, you will be slowly becoming aware. And from 4 onwards, actually you will be very good staged. Okay. But actually what we are doing, every time we are sleeping late, when you are sleeping late, the cycle step one and step two, we can't go even step 3 also, because the entire cycle is actually disturbed. Okay, so from before 12 and after 12 there is a difference. Okay, because sun motion and the moon motions are happening there, and before 12 we need to that is the stage 1 and stage 2, after 12 stage 3, and after 4 stage 4. So if you sleep late, so all these stages are mean it will take some time for your brain activities to be reduced. If you are watching screens, if you are watching mobiles, or if you are watching movies and all, your brain and eyes get so strained. Okay, so your body, if you are thinking too much, if you are watching some Netflix series, or if you're watching some crime movie, or some suspense and all, your brain functions increases a lot. So it takes a lot of time for us to come back that brain waves and to sleep. It takes a lot of time. So that is why please do avoid some screen time, especially screen time before 1 hour, or at least before 1 hour we need to stop it. Okay, we should not take caffeine, all those things in the night times, because our brain, all this caffeine, alcohol, everything activates our brain. So if your brain activity is too much, you don't relax well. Okay, if your brain activity is minimum, then only we'll relax. So if your brain is continuously working, so we cannot relax. Okay, so that is very taking those things are very bad thing for entire health. Okay, so these are the things. See, especially we need to calm down our brain. That is a good thing. So the best thing to calm down our mind before sleeping is to listen to soft music or reading a good book or dreaming something. Okay, you may be you want something in the world, so you can also dream, you can imagine. So these three are the best things: some reading good books, or some light music, or imagination. Okay, you can imagine whatever you want, you can dream of your life. So consciously you can dream that time, consciously you can dream. You read some very good books. Again, don't read some exciting books. Okay, some, if you read some novels, interesting novels and all, again your brain function increases. So you read some positive mental attitude book or some spiritual kind of books, anything, so that keeps your mind calm down, and slowly you enter into the deep sleep. That is the best mode of sleep. Okay, so with this, I'm just giving you a break. Again, it is a very tough to listen continuously. Okay. Just take break for 5 minutes, quick break. And here I'm, so many people are actually asking for so many doubts. Here actually I'm giving my Facebook ID. You can just send friend request to me. I can accept. So if at all you have anything, you can ping me there. Okay, just 5 minutes break. It is now, time is we can gather by 20:25. Yeah, welcome back to the session. It is 3:25 exactly. Yes, so already we have discussed about the sleep patterns. So we need to just make our mind calm. We need to engage ourselves into books. So as I already told you, wait a minute. So when as I already told you, in order to cool down our brain activity before sleep, so we must go through some of the books. So we'll start from there. And one more good thing is that a nap. So one good nap is very important after lunch. A nap means it is not for hours together. Okay, nap is just for 15 minutes, just like that, in order to just give a small break from the daily routine. That is the only thing. Okay, we need to just give for rest to our body or mind for 10 to 15 minutes. That is sufficient. Okay, so that is only called nap. So if you sleep for 1 hour, 3 hours, 2 hours, it is not nap. Okay, let us come to the next important pillar. This is one of the most important pillar. It's called positive mental attitude. Positive mental attitude means it is not like speaking every time motivated. It is not exactly so. Positive mental attitude is for ourselves. So how we react to the things, how we respond to the things that are happening around. Okay, those are the things. So positive mental attitude means we need to prepare our mind for the future with some hope. So that is actually positive mental attitude. And how can we keep it up? So when things are not going well around, okay, when things when something is not happening, something good, so how can we keep motivated ourselves? So that is the thing. So we need to during that times also we need to able to manage those things. So we will discuss on this positive mental attitude. So people can express your views here in the chat box. So what do you mean by positive mental attitude? So can anybody quickly mention a few words about positive mental attitude? Optimism, not losing hope. Again, optimism, you're thinking positively. So being an optimist, confident yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Saying things positively. Yes. Be calm. Yes. Excellent. So how we face circumstances, that is very important. Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you. So we will discuss on this. Okay. Next, there are so many emotions we have in life. Okay. So some negative emotions, some positive emotions. So some jealous moments, or sometimes some regret. Like unnecessarily we feel that we are low, so we did something wrong. We hate someone. Fear, anger, shame, guilt. All those things are negative emotions. Actually, if you are carrying so many negative emotions, so we'll sick soon. Okay, we don't be healthy forever. Okay. For example, I will tell one story of in my life what happened to our life. So when my boy is very, we have two children, boy and girl. So my boy, first I have boy baby. He is now ninth standard. So he's into teenage already. So when he is very small, like 4 years or 5 years at that time, it suddenly his platelet count dropped down. Okay. Almost platelet count. What is the average platelet count for people? Can anybody by PC people can tell? Yeah, 3 lakh, 2 lakh, 1 lakh. So the very good things. Yeah, but my boy's platelet count reduced to 18,000. 18,000 only. So that was actually we identify some of the marks on the skin. And when we visited pediatrician, so he told that our boy's platelet count has been reduced to 18,000. Blood got tested, and they told so. So that was the very horrible moment for us, or very sad moment for us. So that time we have visited another doctor and few doctors. So one of the doctor told that, so what is happening inside home? Okay, he was asking us. So how close you are, wife and being wife and husband, how close you are. So what is happening? Are you in stress? Okay, are you feeling stress or like this? He asked me. He asked us so many questions. Actually, he's a doctor and MBBS and MD doctor, and he's asking all these questions. We are surprised. Why are you asking all these things? So then he told us. So, boss, your emotions controls your many of the health things. Okay, probably if parents are not happy completely, if some dissatisfaction there is at the home, so probably that vibration, or that vibe, because of that vibe and because of the vibration in your home, so children get affected. So we are literally shocked by listening to that particular statement. And then me and my wife together sit with the doctor. We took counseling, and we identify many of the things. That time we were very anxious for some. There are some money problems, some career problems, and we are literally worried about future. So something happening, really happening among us, between us. So when doctor asked those questions, we have corrected those things, and we understand, and then automatically my son's count, platelet counts increased. So that is very surprising. I mean, medical sciences never explained this. Okay, but our emotions are our health. So whatever we are feeling, so that is, for example, if you are suffering so much and if you cannot express, so that comes indigestion problems. Okay, so like this, there is one book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. In that particular book, she has listed what are the health challenges and related emotion challenge. Okay, if you are feeling this emotional challenge, automatically you will be suffering this kind of health problems. So that is a thing that is mentioned there. Okay, that was a very good book. Okay, so we need to maintain these emotions. Here positive emotions are love, joy. Love means don't every time think about a love between, that is we have already watched so many movies and all. So love attraction between a boy and girl is not love. Okay, that is only attraction. Love is much more thing. Okay, but of course here I'm not teaching those things, but you need to understand, whenever you say it is love means respecting fellow human being is also love, and respecting enjoying the nature is also love, all these things. Okay, so love, joy, pride, empathy, hope, happiness, all these are positive emotions. These positive emotions definitely help us to be more healthy. Okay, next, for all problems, one the biggest challenge is stress. Actually, what is meant by stress? What is meant by stress means, so we wanted to be something and we are not that. So the gap is the gap creates stress. Or when we have to do something urgently within the short time, so then we need to respond very quickly. That is called stress. Okay, I will explain one situation. For example, you are walking on the road. So you are very happy and you are slowly walking on the road. Suddenly you observe that uh, there is some very big dog is actually after you. Okay, some Alsatian dog or something is after you, and then you identify that some that dog is coming for you only. Okay, with some very anger face, and it is coming like it definitely it may get hurt you. So you understand that. Then how is your reaction that time? So definitely you will run away, right? We definitely will run faster than as usual. Okay, you will run with very probably Hussein Bolt, like you may run like that. Okay, so that particular thing is called a response, stress response. Okay, yeah, adrenaline release, exactly. So whenever there is under stress, whenever we need to perform more, then automatically we rush. Okay, adrenaline. Some BPC students already had mentioning that adrenaline release. So during that time, see, that is called actually positive response. The God has given this stress response for us for good sake. Whenever there is a danger, so in order to escape from the danger, we can our capacity multiplies and we work like anything. But if the stress is there for 24/7, every time we are feeling stress means slowly we will become diabetic. Okay, or some health problems or some cancer or something. So if you are carrying stress for longer time, so then it might causes some ill health. Okay, so every day we need admin stress. Okay, but actually one major problem is that in stress condition, stress means we unnecessarily we create some stress. Actually, if we in the early morning, if you wake up early in the morning, and if you spend some time for yourself, okay, if you start every day early, then automatically you will be having lot of time in the day. But if you wake up late, and by immediately once you wake up, if you are rushing to daily course and all, then that is a very hectic day. That will be that full day will be stressful only. So you need to start, for example, in the morning, let us say in the morning you have listened to one song. That particular song will be continuously humming in the humming throughout the day, isn't it? So if you hear to the good song, that particular good song will be humming throughout. So if you listen to a bad song, that particular bad song will be running throughout. Okay, so Like this, if you in the early in the morning, if you wake up and if you spend some idle time, idle, I mean. So in the morning, if you spend some idle time, then you feel that you have a lot of time in the day. So that particular feeling continues and the day will be very long and you can do so many activities still. uh, After doing so many activities, so much time will be left for you. Okay, that is a simple logic. So if we have more time and we'll be relaxed. So waking up early in the morning is the best thing to avoid the stress. Okay. Even it is not my statement. It is a Robin Sharma statement. I have the one video also. I will show that. So next is fear. So many of the times we unnecessarily fear for something. Okay. Uh, the full form of fear is that false evidence appearing real. Means yeah, can anyone explain this false evidence appearing real? False appearance, false evidence appearing real. Can anyone say anything about this? Ghost, fake and real, class. Okay, expectations versus fear, illusions. Exactly. Trauma, a lie turning into reality. Exactly. Yeah. So majority of the times our fear is this. See, actually, um, uh, so many so many yugas went out, so many hundreds of centuries has gone, and so many heroes come and they went, and so many priests have come. I mean, so many great people, or Jesus or Shri Sai Baba, so many people have come and gone, and so much thing is happening. Nothing will happen actually. Okay, but unnecessarily we have so many what happens if I don't settle in what happens if I don't get job, what happens if I don't get the seat in engineering college, what happened, like this unnecessarily we feel so much fear. Okay, in future something may happen, we by recalling those things right now in the current situation, we spoil the current situation. So fear always very danger. Okay, so let us not in illusion. Okay, don't you do not fear about anything. Whatever it happens, you will complete this course and you will go out and you will get some good jobs, or some you will start a business or something. Your life would be awesome, whatever may be. So nothing, there is no single point to worry, but we'll be creating some own situations, we'll be creating our own situations, we'll make our life miserable. Okay, so this also the why we are talking about this is also deteriorate our health. Okay, now let us talk about so many um, happy hormones that we produce in the body. Okay, dopamine, oxytocin. Okay, these are some hormones, some chemicals that are releasing in our body. Okay, so endorphins. Actually, all these chemicals releases when we are happy. Okay, so some people, unfortunately, because of not having some emotions, some misunderstandings, so people will go for wrong things. They identify wrong things. Every time ourselves we try to identify. See, in order to be happy, we need to identify with some things. But nowadays, people are actually identifying with the wrong things, and probably temporarily they are getting some temporary happiness. Okay, like by watching some movies continuously, by playing games or smoking, by watching porn. This is very biggest challenge in the in our India. Okay, so much data is being going watching this porn. This is very dangerous, and alcohols, drugs, all these things. So because of the temporary relaxation or temporary hormones or temporary things, so people are going after this and they are addicting to these things and they are making their life miserable. See, all are same. So video games also, people are playing video games more than drugs. Okay, this is also very dangerous. Those video games are actually hacking your brains. Okay, your capacity to think is actually diminishing day by day. So there are so many researchers are talking about all these things. So in order to we are so ambitious, we don't know how to express ambitious, our ambition, our hope are ambitious, and we want some temporary hormones, happy hormones, and we are approaching all these things for those temporary moments. Small spikes will be there whenever some chemicals releases in the body. There will be some temporary happiness. So for those things, people are after this. Actually, that is not good practice. Okay, so we can identify some good things, and also we can identify with ourselves with those things, and we can feel happy. So whenever you see very blue sky, or whenever you see greenery, or whenever you see unlimited ocean, or whenever you see very big rain, or all those things expand our unlimitedness. Whenever we could able to identify ourselves with unlimited things, we'll be so happy. Okay, so you try to identify yourself with the unlimited things. So these are the best things to actually. You may feel that I'm a stupid, but if you practice these things, so if you are looking at, I think you can be ideal. So you can visualize something for the future. Okay, you can verbalize means you can speak what you want. So you can write some prayers or some words. For example, I'm strong, so I am intelligent, I'm happy. Those are called affirmations. If by writing good affirmations, by reading good books, by doing some good prayers, by expressing gratitude, okay, by being kind to others, okay, we can help others. The silence is the best thing. So if you are alone, be happy, be calm, and so much. See, all the happy hormones really will be secreting that time. You will be so happy. Okay, you can identify instead of identifying the previous slide. So you can identify among all these things, and you can be happy. Okay. So yeah. Next slide here, I'm going to show you a Can anybody mention? Yeah, he's Robin Sharma. Can anybody take some of the books names Robin Sharma wrote? Five AM Club. Excellent, Deepak. Varshini. The monk who's Anirudh. Yeah, excellent. The monk who's Ferrari. You can win. He is not the writer. The monk who's Ferrari. 5 AM Club. So excellent answer. I really appreciate you. Yeah, let's watch. Actually, he's saying about 5 AM Club. Importance of 5 AM Club for a few minutes only. Just listen to this.
Hi, it's Robin Sharma. Welcome to this session of my vlog. This is an exciting one. You might resist this one, but this is all about how to get up early. My whole life is really about teaching people exceptionalism, and one of the real strategies is getting up early. You might say getting up early is not really relevant to you, and yet if I look at the best of the best, whether it's in business, in science, in the arts, in sports, these are people who have trained their brains to show up at discipline. And getting up early is not only an incredible competitive advantage because most of your competitors are asleep, but getting up early is a great gift to give yourself. You get more life. Ben Franklin said it really well. He said, there'll be plenty of time to sleep when you're dead. So getting up early and giving yourself that 60-minute personal leadership hour, really you practice and you prepare, just like Beckham practices to be world-class as a footballer, or Hamilton Lewis practices on the track to be a world-class car racer, or Mozart practiced to be a world-class composer. You give yourself 1 hour from 5 to 6 and you do your practice. But here's the thing I really want to focus on. How do you get up earlier? So a few quick, hopefully very practical ideas. Number one, get super fit. When you're in world-class physical condition, you just need less sleep. Your metabolic rate is higher, you have a lot more energy, a lot more stamina, a lot more passion. Get super fit and you're just going to need less sleep. Number two, every single week get a massage. Getting a massage is not a waste of time, it's not a cost, it's an investment. Why? Because it'll increase your circulation, it'll help you get by on a lot less sleep. It's something that every peak performer should do every 7 days just to allow yourself to play at your absolute best. Number three, your diet. Eat less food, you'll have more energy. Don't eat after 8 o'clock, and eat every 4 hours, a little bit of protein, a little bit of carbs, but the real key is eat less food, manage your diet, you will need less sleep. Another idea, get up in the morning and take the time to write in a journal. In other words, dump the worries out of your mind onto a crisp white piece of paper. When you worry, you lose energy. I call it dissipation, and the more things you worry about, the less energy you will have and the more sleep you'll need. And the fifth thing I'll say is learn to find ways to love your job. Lead without a title. I have met room cleaners who clean hotel rooms like Picasso painted. So find ways in your current job to be passionate about your job. Be the absolute best in your job. Why? Because few things create more energy than going to work every day and feeling that your work is meaningful, feeling that you can show leadership within your area of responsibility, feeling that your work is a craft, whether you flip hamburgers or work in human resources. But one of the great secrets to passion is purpose in your work. Get up early. It'll be one of the best moves you make for leadership, success, and having a great life.
Yeah. So here are some good books for you. So keep these books handy and every time read these things and see. So The Magic of Thinking Big, Think and Grow Rich, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Anyone of you heard about The Secret by Rhonda Byrne? Anyone of you have heard about The Secret Law of Attraction? Okay. Oh, you read the book. Very good. Super. So probably you can take a snapshot of these books and you can buy these things and keep it handy. And probably during your course at Geetham, you can complete these books and probably in your final interviews and all, when you mention these books names and all, you will be getting a job for sure. Though that famous these books are. Okay, here The Secret is talking about the law of attraction. Okay, and power of your subconscious mind. You have all the ability, whatever you dream that you can make it real. Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It is a fantastic book. So it shows you, it gives you a whole picture about your life journey. Okay, Alchemist, The Monk Who Sold Ferrari, Robin Sharma author, 5 a.m. Club. Sometimes you can read some love stories also, sensitive love stories. I do have a love story when it's a very sensitive love story book. So you can read these books whenever you get some time and enjoy reading books instead of watching movie or instead of following social media, instead of following instead of spending more time in Netflix series and then please do read these books. Okay, especially before going to bed. So that is the best time to read these books. And ultimately have dream. Okay, have a big dream. So you can see animals cannot imagine. For example, if I ask you to imagine you are sitting at one place, I just want you to imagine yourself being at the corner of the room in your wherever you are sitting. Just imagine, you need not go there. First, imagine yourself that you are sitting in the corner of the room. So everybody could visualize that. Okay, this particular thing cannot be done by an animal. Okay, animals cannot visualize themselves. They're in some green fields. They're having good grass. Okay, like that they can't imagine. So a human being alone can imagine. So that is the power of human being. So that is why. So we need to dream big. So we need to dream big, and we can make them realize. If you have very big dream, and if you are working for them, that is the best thing that we can do. Okay, and in engineer in for my student, I asked some students to share their dreams. Some of them told, one girl has told that I want to become Prime Minister of India. So generally people are laugh at her. So but I asked her, why do you want to be? So then she told me so many reasons, and then I don't know whether she will become Prime Minister or not. At least having that particular big thought will make her move. So she has completed her engineering, and now she is in Japan. She is going through some best courses. Okay, I don't know what will she become in future, but she is now progressing because of the fantastic thought. And one more person, I asked him, what is your dream? He told that I want to be a martial art trainer. So I asked him, so why are you if you become martial arts and all, so you may have to break your bones. Are you ready for that? He told, yes sir. So even Jackie Chan, he has a Guinness Book record. Okay, he has Guinness Book record that he has broken his bones number of times during the during his shooting times. So and one more person told that he want to be a Formula One race car driver. So I asked him, boss, actually, if whenever you're traveling with 300 kilometers per hour, if anything happen, you will die. Is it okay? And he told that, yes, sir, even rather living this slow life. So I want to travel very speed, and if I die there, I'll be, I'm the happiest person to die whenever I'm going at 300 kilometers per hour. So like this, some passionate thoughts are important, and you have some big dreams and work for those. Nothing will happen to you, and accept the growth. So you'll be growing. See, when you have very big dreams, you can bypass all these things. As previously I have shown you one slide, right? You can avoid all the bad addictions. The best addiction is big dreaming big. If you have big dreams, that is the best addiction you can have. If you have big dream, you will be meeting so many people, you will reading so many books, you will be waking up early, you will be doing exercises. Okay, you will be finishing early dinner in the night times, and you will be working for your projects, and one fine day will become some very successful person. So having a dream, having a big dream is the solution for everything, even for the good health or anything. Having a big dream is the best thing one we can have. Okay, here I'm going to show you another video. So which is where he is mentioning 1% improvement in every corner of the life. 1% improvement. 1% improvement in studies, 1% improvement in exercises, 1% increment in book, eating habits, and everything. If you change 1% every respect, we will grow 37 times more. Here you can listen to an author of Atomic Habit book. Atomic Habit book is another fantastic book. Okay, so later you can read that and just watch. So that 1% change. So 1%, please mind this. Finally, I'm closing this slide. This is the last slide. So 1% change in everything makes you ultra successful. Okay, while you are waking up times, reading hours, or the way you eat. Okay, so the way you sleep, everything. So 1% change in every respect makes you 37 times better in a year. Okay, so all the best, and have a very big dream, and don't compromise anywhere, and you just celebrate your life and be healthy, be a powerful person, and complete your course with a lot of enthusiasm and hope. And don't get depressed at any point of time. Nothing happens. Even if you couldn't do something, or if you couldn't perform anything, don't worry much. Okay, So life goes. So automatically we were there and now we are enjoying. So you will soon see, you might be thinking 10th class was difficult, but now you're into almost UG level. So life will be happy and just celebrate the life. All the best. And here so many people are actually asking. So my name is Bhanu Pavan. I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Geeta Ministry of Technology, Vizag. And thank you for giving me. Every time I always feel very happy to interact with the new people. Now I got an opportunity to listen, to talk to young people, thousand numbers in young people at a time. So really I'm blessed with this. Thank you so much for this, and all the best to all of you. Have a great time in your future journey. Okay, have good self and have good car body. Yes, thank you for good words. You can just give me some, whatever the thing that you felt, just you can put it here.